Hello, this is Susan, and this is my channel. I have been dehydrating a lot of things past few weeks. In fact, I have two dehydrators going almost 24/7. I dehydrate anything and everything I can reach. The reason I started dehydrating so much was because of the Texas storm, when they ended up with all that ice and so forth, and they had no water, they had no heat, they had no way to get any food to eat anything. So I decided I would prepare myself and I would make meals and pack it. That would use my dehydrated food and to make it into a meal where all I had to add was a cup or two of hot water, boiling water. And I figured I could get the boiling water from candles or my camp stove or whatever, whatever I needed. So I have been dehydrating a lot of things. This happened to be my ground beef. I got several pounds of it when it was on sale at a local store, and then I boiled it. I put it in a pan, covered it with water, and I boiled it until all the fat was out, or until most of the fat was showing in the water. I then drained it in a colander, and then I poured hot water over it. I just used my tap water, and I kept pouring, and I kept pouring, and I kept pouring until the water finally ran clear, or without, if you could see, there was no greasy spots in it. Then I let it dry a little bit, and I put it in my dehydrator. I broke up the clumps, too, big clumps, while I was doing it, so I had just little tiny pieces, see? Just little tiny pieces is what I have. Each part. I have some bigger parts in there, but most of them are just individual little things. See, like that. That's what I came up with. I put them in the dehydrator, and I dehydrated it for 18 hours at 149 degrees. And it was done, and it was hard, and it was ready to go then. The only thing I would change, and I thought of this after I had the trays loaded, was I should have put paper towels under it, so to catch any more of the grease that was in it, just like I do on the cheese. I had oil in the cheese, and I put the paper towels on the rack before I put the cheese on, so the paper towels can absorb the oil. I was wishing I had done that after I had loaded the trays, and I got lazy and I didn't do it. But that's the only thing I would really change. Otherwise, I would do it just exactly the same. Boil the beef first, take all your grease out, your lard out, then put it in a colander, drain it off, and then keep pouring hot water over it until the water runs clear, and so until you don't have any grease in there anymore, or you don't see any grease running in there. And you will be able to see the grease coming out of your colander if you watch it close enough. If you look at it and you see it coming out, and then eventually you see it not there, then it's ready to dehydrate. After you have dried it, and I use paper towels to dry it, because otherwise it'd probably taken about 24 hours, I would say, with that extra moisture that's in there. Try it, see what you like. I hope you like it. I haven't tried it yet in a meal. I did 6 pounds of it. I got another 6 pounds in the refrigerator waiting that will be done tomorrow. And then I will start putting in packets. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks like the grease didn't come off of my fingers. I have no grease that comes off of my fingers like I did in some of the cheeses that I did. I still had oil in them, so they went in the freezer right away. But I don't have oil on my fingers when I did this. So I'm hoping that I'm ahead of the game, and it will stay not rancid. But just to be on the safe side, I will keep a a small package out and see what happens in a couple of weeks, and the rest of it we put in the freezer. And if it hasn't gone rancid in, I don't know how long I'll keep it out, then I will know that I'm safe and it can go in my food bags for long-term storage. This is how I did it. I boiled it first, took all the grease out, then I put in colander and ran hot water over it. Simple and it's easy, and I hope we turned out okay. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.